I gotta admit, I know this ain't the most current news, but a Trump judge removes amnesty for illegal immigrants married to U.S. citizens, a stark reminder of the consequences of misplaced trust. And a move that many warned about. A Trump-appointed judge has removed protections for illegal immigrants married to U.S. citizens, leaving those who voted for Trump grappling with the harsh reality of their choices. The message is clear. The former president needed your vote, but once he secured it, your well-being was never part of the plan. Now, as the threat of deportation looms large, the feelings of regret and betrayal are palpable, especially among Latino immigrants and Black Americans who believe they could trust him. For many immigrants, supporting Trump was seen as a way to align with a leader who promised law and order. However, the harsh truth is that this administration has consistently prioritized political gain over the welfare of immigrant communities. The hope that their vote will bring stability and security was misguided. The reality is that the Trump administration has always aimed to enforce strict immigration policies, and now it is those same voters who are facing the consequences. And because of all that, racism is on the rise. The removal of amnesty protections has not only left the immigrants vulnerable, it has also emboldened white supremacist groups and racism in America. Many who supported Trump are now witnessing an increase in racist sentiments and actions, feeling more marginalized and unsafe in their own communities. The climate has shifted dramatically, with these groups feeling secure in their bigotry and racism, believing that they can act without fear of repercussions. You believe that, right? You understand, right? It's happening. As immigrant families confront the threat of deportation, the realization sets in. They were played. The promises of safety and prosperity were nothing more than a ploy to gain your votes. The very individuals they thought would protect them are now the ones pushing them out. The pain of betrayal is compounded by the harsh reality that many of these voters are now faced with increased racism and hostility. You all need to reflect on your decision, for it has dire consequences. This situation should serve as a wake-up call. The belief that voting for a candidate like Trump could lead to a better future for immigrant communities has proven to be a flawed assumption. Those who thought they could navigate the complexities of this administration are now facing a reckoning. It is essential to reflect on the implications of such choices and the broader impact on marginalized communities. And to end this, the ruling to eliminate amnesty for illegal immigrants married to U.S. citizens is not just a legal decision. It is a clear indication of the risks involved in placing trust in a leader who has consistently demonstrated a disregard for immigrant rights. For Latino immigrants and Black Americans who voted for Trump, the consequences are dire, and the feeling of "I told you so" resonates deeply in your communities. It is time to acknowledge the reality that this administration was never truly for them, and to seek solidarity and support in the face of growing adversity. The fight for dignity and respect continues, but it must be rooted in a clear understanding of who stands with them and who seeks to push them away. We hate to say this, but we told you so. For the other half, go research what tariff means. Okay, I know you aren't going to research that. Tariff is a tax on goods and services imported into a country. And if you are a business owner, you're the one taking the hit on the taxes. You voted against your own interests. And now we got to tax that ass. We got to tax that ass.